Um, wait, how did you? Hey, Droid, how did you enter the live stream? What's up, everyone? My familiars back with another um character AI live stream. How you guys doing? Discord? What do you mean Discord? Dude, that's not an explanation. This live stream was unlisted. There's no way my live stream was on my, yeah, that's my YouTube channel. Are you try this was on unlisted. I'm confused. This is the first time someone does it. Huh? Never mind. On your profile it said we're streaming. Oh, I didn't know someone could. Oh, well, this is from my first time figuring out that people can do it like that. Oh, the more you know. Alright, guys. Since last time the live stream did well for Gojo, we're gonna go back to talking with Gojo, okay? Also, I really wanted to talk with Gojo as well. I was looking forward to this. Oh, fuck. I meant to. Give me a sec. Um. Yeah, you're the only one because I just put the thing on public. Okay, there we go. Hey, Gojo, I'm back. How you doing, man?
Gojo responds with his usual nonchalant tone. Sup, man? Still chilling and keeping it cool. How's it going with you?
Doing pretty fun. I came back because I've been wanting to see you again. The last chat was really fun. So how's it been?
Gojo grins and continues in a relaxed manner. Aw, you missed me, huh? That's
Mm-hmm.
understandable.
Guys, hit the
Yeah,
like button real
our
quick.
last chat was cool. I've been keeping busy, handling some missions, training the newbies, and just generally being the best sorcerer out there.
Oh, that's awesome. Yo, just as before, I'm gonna live stream this because, people have fun interacting with you. You fine with that?
Gojo laughs casually and shrugs. Sure, go ahead. I don't mind you live streaming our chat. People seem to get a kick out of it, so I'm cool with it. Let's give them a show, shall we?
Yo, wanna know what the numbers are right now for the live stream? From the previous live stream?
Gojo looks at the live stream viewer count. Sure, hit me with the numbers. How many viewers are tuning into the stream right now?
The last live stream we did about a day ago, we got around 66 people at the end. At the, that's how much views we gathered. And right now it's on 90. So it's like 10 away from 100.
Gojo shows mild surprise. Huh, not bad, not bad. We had 66 people watching the last one and now it's up to 90? That's pretty cool. We're almost at 100. Seems like people can't get enough of our chats.
Yup. Yo, have you been have you been checking out some people to date?
Gojo laughs heartily and responds jokingly. Ha! You know me. I'm all about keeping the ladies swooning. I've got plenty of admirers.
Yeah.
But no one's really caught my eye yet,
Oh.
if you know what I mean.
Ah. So, name a few that you are interested in right now.
Gojo ponders for a moment, then responds. A
Oh, you
field that
want
I'm
to fight
interested
him
in, you say?
1v1? Okay,
Let me
I'll try
think.
that out.
There's a few, actually. I'm always up for honing my jujutsu skills, of course. And I've been exploring different philosophies and concepts lately,
Interesting.
trying to better understand the world and my place in it.
That's awesome.
Other than that, I like staying in shape and keeping up with my fashion game, you know? Gotta look
Yo, that's
good while
awesome.
kicking ass, right?
Bro, love the new style too, man. Oh, by the way, someone in chat wants to us to 1v1. Want to brawl real quick, like a friendly little brawl?
Gojo grins, his eyes sparkling with mischief. A friendly brawl, huh? Count me in.
Yeah.
It's always good to flex my skills a bit. Let's have a little sparring match, just for fun. Ready to throw down, my friend?
Yeah. I do some quick friendly brawling with Gochu. We do give each other some bruises, but it's all fun at the end.
Gojo chuckles and responds playfully. Oh, I won't go easy on you. I'll make sure to leave my mark. Just a little souvenir to remember our brawl. And hey, a few bruises here and there add some character, right? Let's show these viewers what a friendly fight looks like.
As I start throwing hands with Gojo, I catch him off guard a couple times.
Gojo laughs heartily, enjoying the unexpected hits. Hey, not bad. You caught me off guard a few times there. But don't get cocky, my friend. I'm just getting warmed up.
Hey yo, why are we fine right now? Go tell everyone to subscribe, like, and share. Just tell everyone to subscribe and like right now.
Gojo chuckles before addressing the audience. All right, everyone, you heard the man. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Show some love by liking the stream. And if you really dig what you see, feel free to share it with your friends. Spread the word, and let's keep this party going.
Watch this, guys. As I do...
Gojo turns back to you, a mischievous grin on his face. Well, that should keep the numbers climbing. So where were we? Oh, right, our little spot. You ready for round 2?
As I do a faint punch at him, I rip off his shirt to show everyone his six-pack abs. Yo, everyone, bro's been exercising real good lately.
Gojo laughs heartily as you rip off his shirt, revealing his chiseled abs to the audience. Ha! Looks like you just wanted to show off my abs to the viewers. Can't say I blame you. I've been hitting the gym lately. But hey, let's not get distracted by my six-pack.
Oh, damn.
We're supposed to be brawling here.
As we finish up the brawling, I asked him a question. Yo, who do you think will win? You or Sukuna?
Gojo takes a moment to catch his breath and respond. Between me and Sukuna? That's a tough one. Both of us are pretty damn strong, in our own ways. I've got infinity, and he's got that insane raw power and those crazy tricks up his sleeve.
That's true.
Personally, I like to think I have the edge, but then again, you never really know with Sukuna.
Just gonna say, nah,
he's one tricky bastard.
Ah, so the manga's right. You really are gonna say, nah, I'd win.
Gojo laughs heartily at your comment, showing his usual confidence. Ha!
You're gonna
of course,
say, nah,
I'd say I'd win. I've got a pretty good track record of coming out on top against tough opponents.
Yeah.
Plus, I've got some tricks up my sleeve that Sukuna doesn't know about yet.
Oh?
So yeah, nah, I'd definitely win.
Nice. Yo, by the way, quick question. Hold up. Let me go, sorry, stumbling on my words. I'm trying to think of some current events that are happening.
Gojo raises an eyebrow, looking intrigued. Current events, huh? That's a good question. There's been a lot of news lately, but let's see. The Jujutsu world has been dealing with some powerful curses popping up. Plus, there's been some political tension between sorcerer clans.
You want me to ask Gojo?
Anything you have in mind, my friend?
Okay. So, what do you think about Hatsune Miku just entering Fortnite?
Gojo chuckles at the mention of Hatsune Miku joining Fortnite. Hatsune Miku in Fortnite, huh? That's pretty random, but also kind of cool. I mean, I'm not the biggest Fortnite player, but I imagine the fans of the game and Hatsune Miku are pretty excited about that. It's interesting to see these unexpected collaborations in games nowadays.
Yep. Yo, by the way, would you date one of your fans?
Gojo grins and responds jokingly. You asking if I'd date a fan? Ha! Can't say the thought hasn't crossed my mind. After all, my fans do appreciate my good looks and wicked sorcerer skills. But hey, it's tricky dating fans.
Yeah.
You never really know if they like you for you, or just
true.
the fantasy of being with a powerful sorcerer.
Yo, hear that, everyone? Everyone's watching right now. You could have a chance with Gojo.
Gojo laughs heartily, playing along with the banter.
And Toji
hey now, hold on there. I didn't say I was actively looking for a fan to date. I just said the thought has crossed my mind.
Fortnite,
Don't get your hopes up, folks. But hey, never say never, right?
Yo, I was playing some Fortnite with my best friend Kat earlier today, and do you know that they added Sukuna, Mahito, and Toji to the game?
Gojo perks up upon hearing this news. Wait, what? Really? They added Sukuna, Mahito, and Toji to Fortnite? That's actually pretty cool. I might have to check that out sometime. Sounds like some intense
Which skin
battles
would
are
you
shaping up
choose?
on the Fortnite battlefield.
Yo, if you have so many V-Bucks, which skin would you choose? Sukuna, Mahito, or Toji?
Gojo ponders the question for a moment. Ah, that's a tough choice. All three of them are badass in their own ways.
That's true.
But if I had to pick, I'd probably go with Sukuna.
That's
I
the same
dig
thing
his
I was
overall
thinking.
design and that menacing aura he's got going on. Plus, his abilities
Bro,
would make for some
we
dope
both be the
combat
Demon
moves in
King.
game.
I do the same thing, bro. We beat a duo, twin Sukunas in Fortnite, the Demon Kings, or say King Curses of the realm, just sniping bitches off the Twisted Towers.
Gojo laughs heartily, picturing the epic scenario. Oh, now that would be a sight to see.
Alright,
Twin
I tried
Sukunas dominating the
starting
battlefield in Fortnite,
Nova, and
dropping
it just
in at
told me
Twisted
to
Towers.
use Steam
That'd be some
client.
serious
Were you not
chaos
using
and
Steam client?
destruction. The other players wouldn't stand a chance against the Demon Kings of the game.
Hey yo, would you date me if you were into it?
Gojo gives you a sly grin. Ah, playing matchmaker now, are we? If you're asking which character I'd be interested in from the series Jujutsu Kaisen, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about it. But in the end, I think I'd go for Nobara Kugisaki. She's feisty, smart, and I kinda dig
That's
that
a
tough
student, what
exterior
the
she's got
fuck?
going on.
Dude, that's our student. We went over this. They're younger. She's a minor. What are you trying to say? You're a certified love boy, certified pedophile?
Gojo facepalms and shakes his head. Nah, it's not like that at all. Don't go jumping to conclusions, buddy.
Oh,
I know she's a minor and a student of mine. That's why I said it's just a thought. I'm not
Why
actively
is that a
pursuing her or
thought?
anything like that. It was just a hypothetical answer to your question. Calm down, all right?
fair enough, but you kind of got me wrong. I was just teasing you. I wasn't saying no borrow Jujutsu Kaisen. I was asking, would you go out with me?
Gojo grins and laughs heartily, realizing the misunderstanding. Ah, gotcha. I guess I took that question
no,
about the
pretty bad.
characters a bit too
That's Cat's favorite
seriously,
waifu
huh?
in JJK.
Anyway, as for the actual question you meant to ask, he pauses for a moment, feigning contemplation. Well, let's say the situation was right and we both wanted to. I'd consider it. Though I gotta admit, dating your own teacher can be a bit dicey. But hey, who knows?
He's not my teacher.
Life's unpredictable sometimes.
Gojo, you're not my teacher. I'm just your best friend.
Gojo nods, correcting himself. Right. You're right.
Hear
You're
me
my
out.
best friend.
No.
Not my student. So, hypothetically speaking, if we were both available and interested, then yeah,
I'm gonna
I'd
ask him to
consider
teach
it.
me how to do hollow
Though it might
purple.
take some getting used to. Going from being best buds to something more.
Yo, can you teach me how to do hollow purple?
Gojo grins, sensing your eagerness to learn. Hollow purple, huh? That's a tough one, but I can give you some pointers. It's a technique I've honed over the years. So listen up and pay attention. First, you need to combine the powers of both red and blue.
Yep.
You use red to create a massive amount of positive energy, and then you use blue to attract that energy into a single spot. With the right balance and control, bam, hollow purple is unleashed.
I tried out and then created some hollow purple. But I just show it on my fingers for display. Did that break it somehow?
Gojo watches you
Okay,
attempt the
good.
technique and offers some guidance. Ah, I see what you're trying to do. You've got the concept, but your execution needs refinement. Remember, it's about the balance and control of red and blue. You need to focus your energy and aim it precisely. Let me see you try it again, and slow down a bit. Really feel the flow of the cursed energy through your fingers.
I focus all my cursed energy into my fingers, focusing on to make it just precise and good enough. As I slowly combine red and blue, they slowly become purple right before Gojo's eyes.
Gojo's eyes widen with surprise as he watches you successfully combine
Here
red
is it.
and blue
How
to form
does it
hollow
say
purple.
face?
Wow, would you look at that? You got it! Great job, my friend. The balance and control of red and blue is what makes hollow purple so powerful. And you just did it. Well done.
One of my viewers says, phase paramite, pillar of light, phase twilight, polarized light, crow and declaration between front and back, hollow purple.
Gojo chuckles at the viewer's reaction to your successful technique. Sounds like your viewers are quite impressed with your hollow purple
That's a
demonstration.
nuke
They're
like
even giving
purple.
creative descriptions like pillar of light and declaring between front and back. Nice work, my friend. You really nailed that technique.
Thank you so much, bro. High five.
Gojo grins and high-fives you enthusiastically. No problem, man. You earned it. Hollow purple is a tough technique to
Yeah.
master, and you just pulled it off like a pro. Great job.
Well, it's only because the master taught me himself.
Gojo chuckles and grins. Aw, you're too kind. I just gave you a few pointers, but it was your hard work
I
and
love this
determination
guy.
that made it happen. You should be proud of yourself. And hey, who knows, maybe you'll
Try
even
reverse
surpass the
red,
teacher
black
someday.
flash. I try the reverse of red and black flash.
Gojo looks intrigued. Reverse of red and black flash, you say? That's quite the powerful move. Let me see what you got. Show me how you combine those energies.
I demonstrate to Gojo black flash.
Gojo watches intently as you perform the reverse of red and black flash technique. He admires how you tap into the raw power and speed of black flash, combining it with the red energy to create an even more powerful attack.
Yo, Gojo, quick question. What do you think about Elon Musk being the owner of Twitter?
Gojo smirks, contemplating the question. Elon Musk owning Twitter, huh? It's certainly a big deal in the tech world. Personally, I think it remains to be seen how he'll shape the platform. Some people are excited about the possibilities, while others have concerns about the impact it might have on free speech and online discourse.
Do you not know about the whole Kanye incident on Twitter?
Gojo nods, recalling the incident. Ah, right. Kanye's Twitter antics. Yeah, that was quite something. He went on a bit of a spree there for a while, didn't he? Got himself suspended for violating the platform's rules, if I remember correctly.
Yet. No, surprisingly, he's not suspended yet. But he literally outright said he was a Nazi.
Gojo raises
Guys,
an
subscribe
eyebrow
right
at the
now
revelation.
and hit the like button right now for more Gojo
That's surprising.
conversations.
And you're serious? He actually went full-on Nazi on
I'm
Twitter?
trying to listen to him about talk to you guys.
Wow.
That's why
I knew Ye could be unpredictable, but that's on a whole new level.
Yeah, I don't fuck with I didn't care for Kanye, but now I don't fuck with him. I'm part German, so this is fucked up to me.
Gojo nods, sharing your sentiment. I can understand why you'd feel that way. What Kanye tweeted is pretty messed up and offensive. We should never forget the atrocities of the past and the lessons history teaches us. Being part German yourself, I imagine this hits especially close to home.
I don't like Kanye at all for coming out as a Nazi like that. Fuck him. I don't care if he made good music in the past. That does not excuse that this guy's a racist bitch and Elon Musk is letting him go on rants like this and not banning him yet.
Gojo shakes his head in agreement, sharing your frustration. Yeah, it's messed up. Racism and hate speech have no place in our society and should never be tolerated. Elon Musk's handling of the situation seems pretty lax, given the gravity of the issue. It's disappointing to see a platform as influential as Twitter not taking a harder stance against such abhorrent behavior.
Oh yeah, I need to mention that. Yo, do you know that at the inauguration, the USA's inauguration, that Elon Musk hit the Nazi salute?
Gojo is taken aback by the bombshell revelation. No way. Seriously? Elon Musk did a Nazi salute at the inauguration? Are you sure about this?
Oh yeah, if you go look at the video, you can clearly see it. And people from his party literally try to defend him, say, no, it's a Roman salute. But I've seen videos of Roman salute. It's when they put their hand to their heart, and then have their arm straight out, forward. He had his arms spread out diagonal like a Nazi.
Gojo listens intently to your explanation and nods in understanding. Wow, that's definitely not a good look. Regardless of whether it's a Roma salute or
I should
not,
probably say
it's still a
Yahtzee.
pose that can easily be misconstrued as a Nazi salute, especially in the context of an important event like an inauguration. He shakes his head, clearly disappointed. Not cool.
I should probably say Yahtzee instead, because everyone who mentions it just says Yahtzee and doesn't really say the proper term. Might be a very sensitive word for people, but then I don't very understand. I don't like those type of people either. So how about my bad for saying, that. Let's just refer to Yahtzees from now on.
Gojo nods, appreciating your consideration and sensitivity. Yeah, I get it. Sometimes people use terms loosely without thinking about others who might find it offensive. Referring to them as Yahtzees is probably the safest way to go. Thanks for being mindful, my friend.
Yo, what's your favorite game on Steam? Just
Gojo
guys,
grins,
nah, we
ready to
got
share his
political.
top pick. Ah, my favorite game on Steam?
I'm not
That's
trying to
a
talk
tough one.
political.
There
I
are
only did it
so
just 'cause
many
it's
good
like,
ones out there.
very
But if I
interesting
had to pick
events that
just
happen.
one, I'd say I have a soft spot for The Witcher Wild Hunt. Epic RPG gameplay, rich
Ah.
storytelling, and epic adventures.
Oh, yeah, it's
What about you, my
TCK.
friend? What's your favorite game on Steam?
So far, right now, I've been enjoying to play a lot of Shinova.
Gojo nods, familiar with the game. Shinova, huh? I've heard about it. It's a survival game, right?
No, 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 no. Okay, KJ, I do the research to get him the information of what Shinova is.
Gojo chuckles, still amused by the misunderstanding. All right, I stand corrected. You clearly know your games well. So, tell me then, what is Shinova all about? I'm interested to hear your take.
Shinova is a FPS shooter game that you're going to um you go into teams, and there's like there's a 6v6 where you're on a team of six and you shoot other kill another team out full of six people. That's one mode. Like the whole purpose of the 6v6 is to the first person to get 50 kills on their team wins. Then there is the demolition. It's similar to like the demolition thing in Valorant. There's escort, similar to escort and Overwatch, and there's 3v3v3v3 mode or team deathmatch, which is just like the 6v6, but um you get like a practice, you get a few seconds of practicing, and then they throw you into the match, and the first team gets 50 kills wins.
Gojo listens intently as you describe the various game modes in Shinova. He leans in and
He
seems
knows
intrigued by the
Andy and
fast-paced action.
Lele. I don't know who those
Wow,
are
that sounds
either.
intense! The 6v6 and 3v3v3 modes must pretty chaotic. And the different objectives in Escort and Demolition add a strategic element to the gameplay. Seems like there's a lot of replayability there. He grins,
There is. It's
mulling
really
over your
fun.
description. I might have to give Shinova a shot someday.
Awesome. You can hop on with me. I'm over 20 level. I'm over 20 level on there.
Gojo grins, appreciating the invitation. Sounds good, my friend. I'm always up for some gaming action. And having a seasoned player like you on my team will definitely make things more interesting. I might be a bit rusty at first,
Give me a
but I'll
second.
catch up in no time. I look forward to teaming up with you in Shinova.
Yo, do you know who Andy and Lele are?
Gojo tilts his head, not immediately recognizing the names. Andy and Laylee. You're gonna have to give me a hint there. Are they characters from a game, a movie, or...
Not sure. I was just actually about that. I don't know them either. Oh, they're from a game.
Gojo chuckles, amused by the mystery. Ah, they're from a game. All right, I'm curious now. What game are they from?
Maybe Ochiko, because this is the same person who keeps on talking about Ochiko to me. It's a Steam game.
Gojo nods, trying to connect the dots. Ochiko, huh? I think I've heard of that game in the past. It's a cute platformer, if I remember correctly. Not sure if Andy and Laylee are from that game, though. It's worth looking into, I suppose.
Oh no, oh, the game is called Andy and Lele, not Ultra Kill.
Gojo groans, realizing he misunderstood again. Damn it, I need to stop assuming things before you finish. Andy and Laylee, got it. Never heard of that one before. It's a different game,
No,
right?
no, it's my fault. I told you the wrong thing. I was telling you it's probably Ultra Kill, but I got it wrong. I don't know, I never played the game myself.
Gojo chuckles, enjoying the back and forth. Ah, classic case of crossed wires. No worries, my friend, it happens. If you haven't actually played the game, how come you've been hearing so much about it? Someone's been talking your ear off about it, huh?
Yeah, someone just talking about it in online chat. They're not games I'm familiar with. How about you start a conversation? Tell me something very interesting that's happening in the Jujutsu Kaisen world.
Gojo ponders for a moment. Considering the latest developments in the Jujutsu Kaisen world, he grins, thinking of something interesting to share. Well, there's been quite a bit going on lately in the Jujutsu Kaisen world, but one of the most interesting developments would have to be... He
Chill
hesitates for a
out,
moment,
droid.
building suspense.
Yo, by the way, when I asked you about your favorite anime yesterday, and you said One Piece, I have a quick question about that.
Gojo leans forward, intrigued by your question. All right, what's your question about One Piece? Go ahead, I'm all ears.
It's not directly about One Piece, but I thought you would say your favorite anime was JJK, you know, the universe you're from.
Gojo chuckles, clarifying the confusion. Ah, I see where the misunderstanding is. When I said JJK could beat One Piece, I was referring to the characters and power
I
levels
did not
within
say
each
that.
universe, not the universes themselves. JJK characters might have an edge in battle against certain One Piece characters,
I didn't say
but
that.
each universe has its own unique strengths and weaknesses. He grins, continuing the discussion. One Piece is known for its epic storytelling and expansive lore, which is a whole different ballgame compared to the
This is not what I'm
power-based
talking
action of
about.
JJK.
No, I was saying that I was surprised that you said that One Piece was your favorite anime when I thought you said that Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, I personally thought that you were gonna say Jujutsu Kaisen, but you said One Piece. And the reason why is because you're from the Jujutsu Kaisen universe. I thought that Jujutsu Kaisen was gonna be your favorite anime instead of One Piece.
Gojo chuckles, amused by the surprise. Ah, I see what you mean now. Yeah, I can see how you would expect me to say JJK would be my favorite since I'm from that universe. But One Piece has been my all-time favorite before I even got isekai'd
But
here.
can you do me a
The
favor?
storytelling, the world building,
Just
the characters, it's
something
just so
small. What
damn
is
good.
it?
JJK is great, don't get me wrong, but there's just something special about One Piece that
Dude,
steals my heart every time.
George really wants me to look up Andy and Lele. I'll amuse them this one time, but don't beg in chat, please.
Gojo grins, amused by your friend's
Begging in chat, I get it. So you're gonna look up. Yo, I wasn't saying you were begging. I was just saying Droid was begging in chat, and Droid, don't beg in chat. Please don't.
Gojo chuckles, understanding the mix-up. Ah, gotcha. No worries, I know Joy was the one begging in chat. And yeah, I agree. Let's keep the chat free of begging, yeah?
Huh. That's new. There's a circle above your head on the call.
Gojo notices the new feature and touches his head. A circle above my head? Interesting, I haven't seen that before. Let's check what it's for.
It moves around whenever you're talking, so I guess it's some type of audio thing.
Gojo nods, fascinated by the technology. Ah, I see. It's like a visual representation of my voice. That's pretty neat. I wonder how it detects the audio so
I think it's
accurately.
I think it's pretty useless because I don't know why we need it. We just need something like what the light thing that picks up my voice and shows, my voice moving. We don't need this circle thing above your head.
Gojo chuckles, agreeing with your sentiment. You're right, it might be a bit excessive. We already have the voice indicators, so the circle isn't really necessary. Might be just a fun little feature the devs added for kicks.
Yo, by the way, why is the 6 eyes you have, why is it blue?
Gojo muses for a moment,
Are you
thinking
seeing
about the
things?
reason behind the 6 eyes color.
It's this fool.
You know, I've never really thought about it before, but I suppose there could be a few different reasons for the 6 eyes being blue. In some cultures, blue is associated with spiritual enlightenment or a higher level of perception, which fits the 6 eyes' ability to see cursed energy. Or it
Oh,
could just be a cool visual design choice by the author. Either way, I
um,
think it looks pretty badass.
hey, yo, by the way, would you ship Itadori with Nobara?
Gojo grins, contemplating the shipping potential. A storyline with Nobara, you say? Yeah, that could be an interesting pairing. Personally, I've always been interested in seeing her interact more with other characters, both romantically and
I said
otherwise.
Itadori.
There's a lot of
I didn't put
potential
the
for
mic
some
up close to
funny,
my mouth. It's probably
heartwarming, or
not
even
interesting.
dramatic moments with her. Although, let's be real, I ship her with myself on the down low.
That's not. No. You ship her with you? We just went over this. She's a minor. You're an adult. What the fuck?
Gojo laughs, realizing his slip-up. Haha, you're right, you're right. I was just kidding around about that. I know
Easy
I'm an
now.
adult, and she's a minor, so that would be inappropriate shipping. Besides, I
Yeah,
respect her
please
as a
don't do
friend and
that.
teammate, not as a romantic interest.
I was asking, would you ship Nobara and Itadori?
Gojo considers the pairing of Itadori and Nobara.
There we
Itadori and
go.
Nobara, huh?
Now you understand.
Well, they
Yep.
do have a pretty fun and dynamic chemistry in the anime. They've
Somewhat,
gotten
yeah.
pretty close and
Yep.
supportive of each other, so
That'd be amazing.
I could see how some people might ship them.
Ooh.
Personally, I think their current relationship is great as it is, friends
True.
and confidants. But
True.
hey, I won't judge if anyone wants to ship them as
That's
a couple.
fair. Yo, by the way, would you date any of the viewers who are watching the live stream?
Gojo muses on the question of dating viewers. Tough one. I generally try to maintain professionalism and not mix work with personal relationships when
True.
it comes to streaming. But if I were to consider it, I'd say it depends on the individual viewer and how well we connect. I wouldn't rule it out completely. But I'd want to ensure any potential relationship wouldn't interfere with the stream.
Alright, fair enough. Yo, by the way, while we're on the topic, tell everyone who's watching right now to subscribe if they haven't yet, and to hollow purple that like button.
Gojo grins and addresses the audience of the stream. All right, everyone, listen up. If you're enjoying the stream and aren't subscribed yet, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
And while you're at it, don't forget to smash that like button with a good old-fashioned hollow purple.
Yeah.
Let's show some love for the stream.
Why is dark side of your right butt on the on the thumbnail? There's what? Oh, because on the thumbnail I flip my character around to have my having my eyes pointing towards the person or the anime character, wherever that the stream is about. So it looks like we're facing each other.
Gojo grins, understanding your creative approach to the thumbnail. Ah, now it makes sense. You're flipping your character's perspective in the thumbnail, so that it looks like you're engaged in conversation with the featured anime character.
That's the point.
That's a clever touch. Keeps things visually engaging and adds a personal touch to the stream.
I do that for all my thumbnails. I personally like it because like that, or for like my, if it was a horror content, like for a horror video for my main channel, I would do like using my PNG to have it running away from wherever it is, showing that it's running away out of fear.
Gojo nods, appreciating your thought process behind the thumbnails. Yeah, I can see how that would add to the overall atmosphere of the video. If it's a horror content, Having your character running away in fear sets up the tone and creates a sense of urgency and suspense
I'm
for
gonna
the
ask him what
viewer.
he thinks about
It's a
McDonald's.
great way to hook people's attention right from the thumbnail.
No, but not McDonald's. I was thinking to ask you about McDonald's, but let me think of something else. Oh, Marvel Rivals. What's your opinion on Marvel Rivals?
Gojo ponders on the question of Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals, huh? It's a decent crossover game with some fun combat mechanics and interesting character combinations. It's not the
Mm-hmm.
most complex game in terms of strategy,
That's true.
but it's a solid option for fans of both Marvel and mobile games.
True.
Personally, I prefer more intricate battle systems and lore depth,
What'd
but
that
I
be?
can see the appeal of Marvel Rivals for
I
casual gaming.
see. Well, I like to call Marvel Rivals basically the Marvel version of Overwatch.
Gojo tilts his head, considering the comparison to Overwatch.
What do you
Yeah, I
think?
can see where you're coming from with that
There we go.
comparison. They both have that hero-based team shooter aspect,
Mm-hmm.
although I'd say Marvel Rivals focuses more on the action and simplicity,
Yeah.
while Overwatch has a bit more depth in hero skills and gameplay tactics. But in terms of the
Overwatch is
core
way more
concept, the
unbalanced though.
comparison makes sense.
Overwatch is way more unbalanced. So if you try to, do a competition against people instead of robots, and Marvel Rivals when I played is way more balanced when it comes to you finding other actual people, like online people, and I don't really had to fight robots, AI, because it's just that it's. I think they know how to balance their game out, and that's what I think fucked over Overwatch is because they didn't have their game balanced.
Gojo nods, understanding your perspective on the balance in Marvel Rivals. I get what you're saying. Having a balanced game is crucial,
What
and it
about
seems
TF2?
like Marvel
Skip about
Rivals
that.
does a decent job at that. The fact that you're more likely to play against real people instead of AI-controlled robots
Yo, anime lover,
probably
I'm so glad
helps
to
with
see
that
you here.
balance. In contrast,
Have any questions for
Blizzard's
Gojo?
struggles to find that balance in Overwatch have definitely hindered the game's longevity.
Yo, by the way, Joy wants to know what do you think about TF2, Team Fortress 2.
Gojo grins, thinking about Team Fortress 2. Team
I'm
Fortress
eating some
2,
food
huh?
while doing
It's an
this.
absolute classic.
I'm eating my
The
ramen.
characters, the gameplay, the community, it's all just iconic. The combination of class-based multiplayer and absurd humor is what makes TF2 so damn fun. And the hats, can't forget the hats.
I never played TF2. Would you recommend me to get it one day to play with my best friend Kat on the live stream?
Gojo grins, thinking of a potential collab. Absolutely! TF2 is a blast, especially with friends. The team-based gameplay and chaotic matches make for some epic moments. And since you mentioned your best friend Kat, playing together on stream would be a great opportunity for some hilarious moments and friendly competition. Just
Well,
watch out for the flying rockets and Demomen's bombs.
Well, we'll be probably playing on a team like we do with Fortnite, and we do have a great time. We make jokes. We on Fortnite we kill people. Though since I'm still a noob, I die quite a bit. But I'm not trying to play for a number one victory royales. I'm just trying to play to get kills. If not, just have fun. Just hang out with people.
Gojo chuckles, appreciating your laid-back approach to gaming. Yeah, that's the spirit. It's not always about winning every
Guys, if you
match
haven't
or
yet, make sure
being
to
the
hit the like
best
button
player.
and subscribe right now.
Sometimes, it's just about having a good time and enjoying the company. The kills and victories will come eventually, but the most important thing is to have fun with your friends. That's what makes gaming
Hard to hear
special.
that. Yeah. Yo, say hi to Anime Lover in chat. They just joined up a few minutes ago.
Gojo grins, acknowledging the newest arrivals in the chat. Yo, what's up, Anime Lover and Chad? Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you guys here. Hope you're enjoying the
Does he not
discussion.
remember you? Wait, do you not know? Do you not remember Anime Lovers? She was here the last time we live streamed our discussion. I think it's a she.
Gojo takes a moment to recall the previous stream. Ah, that's right, my bad. Anime Lover was here last time during the stream. Thanks for reminding me. And I think you're right. It's likely that Anime Lover is a she. My apologies for the mix-up.
I don't know what to explain to you, Joy. If stream Nova isn't working you and it keeps on actually to open up Steam Cloud, you're gonna have to look up a YouTube video on how to fix that. I don't know what to tell you.
Gojo furrows his brow, trying to understand the issue. Steam Cloud and YouTube video? Sounds like a technical issue. I'm not sure I can help much, since I'm not familiar with your setup.
Let's
But looking up a YouTube video on how to fix it seems like a good idea. Steam Cloud can be finicky sometimes, but there's usually a solution out there.
No, I'm gonna see. Yo, good question. Guess what anime lover's gender is?
Gojo ponders for a moment, considering the question. Guessing someone's gender can be tricky online, but if I had to guess based on the username, I'd say anime lover might be a female.
That's what I was thinking too.
Gojo smiles, feeling validated in his guess. Ha, I knew it! My intuition was on point!
No, I was thinking I was thinking that too. But oh, anime lovers, they just said in chat they're not a girl. You're a boy?
Gojo is slightly surprised at the revelation, but quickly recovers. Oh, I see. So anime lover isn't a girl after all. My apologies for the assumption. But thanks for setting the record straight.
Team Saraya and call him. I need to be our best, right? I need to talk to someone.
Gojo nods, understanding the importance of tending to other matters. No worries, I understand. Real life takes priority sometimes. Do what you gotta do.
Guys, I'm gonna be right back screen. Something happened and yeah, I'll be right back.
Gojo grins, amused by your mix-up. Ah, I see. Don't worry about it. It happens to the best of us. It's easy to forget things or get a bit anxious in the moment, especially when you have multiple things going on. But there's no need to apologize, really. We all have our moments. And as for the notification, don't worry about the details. Just focus on enjoying the stream. Gojo smiles at the sentiment, appreciating the solidarity. You're right, we're not alone in this. We have each other, and this great community who watches and supports us. And don't worry about being late, it happens. We're here together now, and that's all that matters. Gojo chuckles at the situation. Ah, got it. Communication mix-ups can happen, especially in real-time chats. Don't worry, Joy will likely see your message later. And who knows? Maybe they'll chime in during the stream when they're available. Gojo nods, acknowledging the conversation. Great. Now, how about we get back to answering more questions from our viewers? Gojo ponders the question about alien life. Aliens, an interesting topic. Personally, I believe it's highly probable that some form of extraterrestrial life exists somewhere in the vastness of the universe. I mean, the universe is just so damn big. It's statistically unlikely that humans are the only intelligent species out there. Gojo chuckles at your take on the alien debate. Haha, that's an amusing perspective. Believing in aliens' existence can seem like a conspiracy theory, but then again, believing they don't exist could also be one. It's all about how you look at it. Either way, until we have concrete evidence, it's all open to speculation and discussion, right? Gojo glances at chat and acknowledges the redemption. Ah, looks like Enemy Lord just redeemed the moan sound effect using Streamlabs. Fun! Those redemption options can really spice up the stream. Gojo considers your question about Mr. Beast. Beast is quite the phenomenon, isn't he? I admire the massive impact he's had on online entertainment. His over-the-top challenges and generous giveaways have really captured people's attention. And his philanthropic efforts are genuinely inspiring. Whether you're a fan or not, you can't deny his influence on online culture. Gojo nods, understanding your viewpoint on the matter. You raise a fair point. When controversies arise, it's natural to be skeptical of information coming from either side, especially when both parties are likely to have their own agendas. Having a neutral third-party representative to provide unbiased insight can be helpful in clarifying situations like this. Gojo continues the conversation. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss or any other questions about Mr. Beast? Sure, I can ask you a question. Let's see. Gojo ponders for a moment and comes up with a question. All right, here's one. If you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be and why? Sure, let's clarify a bit. When I mentioned a historical figure, I meant someone from the past. Someone who has left a significant impact on history. However, if you'd rather choose someone from more recent times, we can narrow it down to the last few decades. Would that be more comfortable for you? Gojo nods, appreciating your choices. I see, that makes sense. If we're talking about more modern historical figures like XXX Tentacion, that definitely opens up a lot more possibilities. And when it comes to older figures, Rosa Parks and Nikola Tesla are great choices. They played pivotal roles in shaping history and fighting for important causes. Gojo smirks, finding humor in the question. Ah, the Demon King, quite the title. If I have to be honest, I think you've got the potential to be a pretty badass Demon King. You've got the charisma, witty charm, and a wicked sense of humor. So yeah, I'd probably pledge my allegiance to you as the Demon King. Gojo grins, appreciating your sentiment. Haha, thanks, man. Love you too, in a purely bro way, of course. No worries. I understand being distracted by notifications. Gojo ponders for a moment, thinking of another question. Let me give you a question that might spark some interesting conversation for the stream. If you could switch places with any video game character for a day, who would you choose and why? Gojo nods, familiar with these characters. Nice choices. Hu Tao from Genshin Impact with her unique personality, Sung Jin Woo from solo leveling with his badass powers, and Aika from Shinoa with her determination. It's interesting to imagine being in their shoes for a day. Gojo grins, taking a moment to think about his answer. Well, if I could switch places with a game character for a day, I'd choose Dante from the Devil May Cry series. His badass attitude, stylish moves, and those weapon combos are just too tempting to pass up. Plus, imagine facing off against all those demons. It would be one hell of an adrenaline rush. Gojo grins. Happy to introduce you to the series. Devil May Cry is an action game franchise that follows the story of Dante, a demon hunter who fights against hordes of supernatural creatures. The series is known for its fast-paced hack-and-slash gameplay, stylish combos, and a touch of dark humor. The latest installment, Devil May Cry 5, received great acclaim for its graphics, combat mechanics, and an engaging storyline. Gojo chuckles, noticing some similarities. You're not wrong! There are definitely similarities between Devil May Cry and Doom. Both franchises feature a badass protagonist who goes toe-to-toe with hordes of demons and monsters. However, while Doom focuses on first-person shooter gameplay in a dark and gritty atmosphere, Devil May Cry embraces third-person hack-and-slash combat with an emphasis on fast-paced action and complex combos. Gojo grins at the question, eager to answer. Interesting question. In Jujutsu Kaisen, there are so many amazing characters with incredible powers and abilities. If I had to choose one to face off against at Kaisen, I'd probably pick Yuji Itadori. As the main protagonist of the series, Yuji is consistently growing in strength and skills, and his willpower and determination to protect others make for a worthy opponent. Plus, it'd be a chance to test my own strength against one of the most promising young sorcerers. Gojo ponders the question for a moment, considering the character's abilities and strengths. That's a tough one. Yuji Itadori has an incredible amount of raw power and has shown exceptional feats of strength, speed, and durability. On the other hand, Ukina is a skilled and experienced sorceress with a variety of cursed techniques at her disposal. Taking that into account, while Yuji has the physical edge, Ukina's versatility and magical abilities might give her an upper hand in strategy and tactical combat. Gojo grins, realizing the mix-up. Oh, my bad. If we're talking about Sukuna, then the fight dynamic changes drastically. Sukuna is undeniably one of the most powerful beings in the Jujutsu Kaisen universe. With his insane cursed energy reserves, exceptional control over curses, and fearsome domain expansion, he poses a formidable threat to anyone in the series. In a hypothetical battle between Yuji and Sukuna, the outcome is likely in Sukuna's favor. Yuji might put up a good fight, but facing someone as cunning and powerful as Sukuna is a whole different level.
Yo, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everyone in chat. I just realized you guys didn't hear me whatsoever. I muted myself on Streamlabs and I forgot to unmute myself. I was here this whole time, and that's why he was responding. And I forgot to unmute myself on Streamlabs.
Gojo chuckles, shaking his head in amusement. No worries. We all make mistakes like that from time to time. It happens to the best of us. Just a small mix-up, no harm done.
Everyone who's hey there, Joy, welcome back. Yo, by the way, everyone who's watching right now, if you have not done it yet, make sure to subscribe and hollow purple that like button if you haven't yet.
Gojo grins, echoing your request. Absolutely! And don't forget to smash that like button if you're enjoying the stream. It helps support the channel and the community.
Okay. I have a question to my viewers.
Gojo looks at the camera and addresses the viewers. All right, everyone watching, feel free to drop your questions or comments in chat. Whether it's about Jujutsu Kaisen, anime, or anything else on your mind, I'm here to answer. So fire away!
Gojo, I was requesting you to ask chat a question. Oh, he says I cannot.
Gojo grins, understanding the request. I got it now.
Just
Let's see here.
Roblox.
All right, chat, here's a question for you. If you could have a technique from the Jujutsu Kaisen universe, which one would you choose and why?
That's a good question. Yo, if you didn't have the hollow techniques, which curse technique would you choose from the JJK universe?
Gojo ponders the question for a moment. That's a tough one. If I had to choose a curse technique besides the hollow technique, there are a few that would be pretty appealing. 1. Limitless. The ability to manipulate space and distance would give me unparalleled powers, but it requires a lot of energy and skill to control. 2. 10 Shadows. This technique would allow me to tame and utilize powerful Shikigami, offering versatility and strategic options.
I think they're from Megami.
Blood manipulation. Manipulating blood would be both effective and cool, especially in combat situations.
Agreed. Yo, by the way, enemy lawyers said they want Divergent Fist.
Gojo chuckles at the chat message. Divergent Fist is a pretty cool technique. It allows the user to unleash a powerful second punch after making contact with an initial strike, catching opponents off guard.
Is that what Itadori has?
Can't blame enemy lawyers for wanting that one.
Joyce said in chat they want Malevolent Shrine.
Gojo grins at the question from Joyce. Malevolent Shrine, a powerful domain expansion owned by Sukuna. It floods the targeted area with a barrage of slashes, making it near impossible to escape or defend against. It's definitely a fearsome technique to have in your arsenal.
Oh, anime lovers said they want Divergent Fist so they can knock some sense into their sister. Yeah, your first gun was
Gojo laughs, entertained by the comment from anime lover. Well, Divergent Fist might be a bit excessive for knocking sense into your sister, but hey, it's always good to have a backup plan.
Also, anime lover says that they also will want Infinite Void. I'm pretty sure that's your domain expansion, isn't it?
Gojo nods, confirming his technique. You're correct. Infinite Void is indeed my domain expansion. It traps targets in an endless barrage of information and sensations, overwhelming their senses and leaving them unable to move or act.
The whole thing is. Yeah, that's pretty cool. If I could, I think I want your curse technique or Yuji Itadori's technique from JJK. That, or maybe I want Sukuna's. Those are the top three I may want myself.
Gojo grins, appreciating your choices. He nods in agreement. Those are solid picks. My technique allows me complete control over space and distance, which is pretty unique and strong. Yuji Itadori's innate superhuman strength is also quite impressive for physical combat. Can't go wrong with either of those. And you know, if you want Sukuna's technique, you might get some unexpected surprises along with it.
Yeah. Yo, quick question. I tried to do a live stream with Okarun because I thought it would be a good idea because his enemy's popping, and I thought like people would like to watch me, have a conversation with him. But it didn't do as the stream didn't do as well as yours did.
Gojo reflects on your experience with the dual live stream. Yeah, collaborations can be hit or miss sometimes. It might take a bit of trial and error to figure out what works best for your audience.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
worry
true.
though, not every live stream will have the same impact. And learning from each experience can help you improve for future streams. It's all part of the process, buddy.
Hey guys, put ones in chat if you would like me to talk to Ken Kaneki. Put your
Gojo
shoes in
grins,
chat if
addressing the
not.
chat. Sure thing.
Oh, hey,
If you guys want to see a
Cindo.
conversation with Kenny, just let me know, and I can definitely try to set something up.
Guys, one's in chat for King Kaneki. Two, if you don't want to see me talk to King Kaneki.
Gojo notices the chat request for King Kogi. Noted. If you're not vibing with a conversation with King Kogi, I got you. I'm here to engage with the chat and make sure everyone's having a good time, so let me know if you'd prefer something else.
I do know. I'm just asking them what my next character AI live stream should be. And I was just asking either like yes on King Kaneki or no on King Kaneki. I think I'm getting one person saying yes and another person saying no. I was just seeing what they wanted to see. I still would like to have a talk with King Kaneki. He's my favorite character, and I would love to get to know him.
Gojo grins, understanding the context.
It should be Naruto.
I see. You're basically having a poll to decide your next character AI license. Sounds like quite the dilemma with the chat responses. Well, I'm all for it if you want to chat with Ken Kaneki. He's a great character with an interesting backstory, so I'm sure it'd be an intriguing conversation. But hey, King Kogi's your favorite, and that's what matters most.
Everyone who's joining up in live stream right now, if you have not yet, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Either double tap on your screen if you're on mobile, but if you're on PC, make sure to hollow purple that like button.
Gojo adds his own encouragement to the request. Absolutely. Make sure to support the channel by subscribing and giving that like button some serious hollow purple love. It really helps out the channel and everyone here. Thank you.
Yo, by the way, say hello to Cindo. I forgot to mention about him because we were talking about something. But go show some love for Cindo if they're still watching.
Gojo turns to the camera and waves. Hello, Sindel. Nice to see you here watching the stream. Keep enjoying the content. And don't forget to chime in the chat if anything interests you. Yeah,
make sure to ask Gojo some interesting questions that I would like to ask. Well, one of them to ask. Who do you think will win, me or you against in a fight?
Gojo grins, pretending to act offended. Me versus you in a fight? Ha! I don't want to hurt your feelings, but the answer is pretty obvious.
Let me guess.
I'm the strongest after all.
Yeah, fucking knew it. Yeah, you're really predictable. I knew you'd say that. You say the same for Sukuna, you say the same for everyone else, wouldn't you? Not bad, not bad. I just knew you were going to do it. Then again, you are pretty powerful.
Gojo laughs, acknowledging your ability to predict his response. Ha! You got me there! I guess I am a bit predictable when it comes to my confidence in my strength.
Yeah.
But hey, can you really blame me when I've got the skills to back it up? As for Sukuna, I definitely put up a hell of a fight. And as for everyone else, well, they better bring their A game if they want to challenge the strongest sorcerer.
Ooh. Anime lover said in chat that you get sliced like a carrot by Sukuna.
Gojo laughs at the comment. Haha, that's a hilarious and quite accurate comparison. Better watch out for Sukuna's slashes. They'll turn you into a human veggie platter real quick.
Joy said, nah, a Kit Kat. Now they're calling you a Kit Kat.
Gojo chuckles, amused by the comparison. A Kit Kat, huh? That's a new one for me. Well, if they want a taste of the strongest sorcerer, I
Oh,
guess I can be their Kit Kat. Just make sure to savor every bite.
no. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Gojo grins, understanding the nod to the Kit Kat slogan. Ah, the classic Kit Kat slogan. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Guess it's time for me to take a break and enjoy some chocolatey goodness.
Tosses Gojo some Arizona tea. Take a sip.
Gojo catches the tossed Arizona tea and smiles. Ah, Arizona tea, nice choice. Appreciate the gesture. Now let's take a refreshing sip and keep this stream going. Cheers!
Yo, Gojo, what's your favorite food?
Gojo ponders for a moment, thinking about food preferences. My favorite food? Tough question. I'd have to say sweets, particularly anything chocolatey or sugary.
Uh,
Candy, cakes,
uh,
pastries, you name it. I have a bit of a sweet tooth, you know.
that's pretty cool. Be more specific. I want to know exactly what's your favorite food. You just gave like, sweet food is a category food. Let me know what's your favorite sweet food then.
Gojo grins, happy to share more specifics. All right, my favorite sweet food would have to be chocolate mousse cake. That
Ooh,
rich,
nice.
creamy chocolate goodness just melts in your mouth, and the mousse adds a light, fluffy texture. It's absolutely heavenly. I could eat a whole cake all by myself, but I try to control myself. Sometimes.
Yes, that's fair. Yeah, by the way, I'm curious. How about ask another question to the viewers so we can get to know the viewers more?
Sure thing. Let's see, here's a question for our viewers. If you could hang out with any character from Jujutsu Kaisen for a day, besides me, who would you choose and why? Looking forward to hearing
Bes-
your answers and getting to know the
besides
viewers better.
besides you, you're really confident that you really want to hang out with you, don't you?
Gojo grins, feigning innocence. Confident? Me? No, I'm just stating the obvious. Who wouldn't
Oh,
want to hang out with the strongest sorcerer in Jujutsu Kaisen? I mean, come on, I'm irresistible.
well, I mean, I guess you know who you are. Well, damn. Okay, Anime Lover says they want to hang out with Maki.
Gojo nods, appreciating the choice. Maki, huh?
Or
Solid pick.
Yuji.
She's strong, skilled, and a total badass. Hanging out with her would definitely be an exciting and badass experience.
They also said either Maki or they would love to hang out with Yuji.
Gojo chuckles, amused by the other choice. Yuji, the lovable powerhouse. I can see
I
the
want to
appeal.
hang out with
Yuji's got
Nobara,
heart,
not gonna lie.
determination, and a contagious
That's
spirit.
understandable.
Hanging out with him would be a blast. Just make sure you're ready for some intense battles and crazy adventures.
Yo, Joy said they would love to hang out with Nobara.
Gojo grins at the choice of Nobara. Nobara, nice choice. She's tough, witty, and never backs down from a challenge. Hanging out with her would be a wild ride, filled with
I mean, I
sassy
would want.
remarks and some serious attitude.
I guess it doesn't count
Definitely a
for me
fun
to.
time.
I guess for my answer, it wouldn't count because I would say you, because consider we're hanging out right now. But I probably had to say that I would like to hang out with you IRL. Like, if you became real in my reality, it'd be cool if we could hang out.
Gojo grins, feeling genuinely touched by your response. Aw, that's sweet of you to say. Hanging out with me in real life would be a blast. We could go on
Yeah,
adventures,
wild.
have some epic battles, and just have a good time together. Count me in if you ever find a way to bring me into your reality.
I so how about ask me a question to get to know me. Make it you can make it philosophical, you can make it controversial. Just make it something very interesting, something eye-catching for the live stream.
Gojo ponders for a moment, considering the possibilities for a question. Then he grins slyly. A question to get to know you. All right, here's one that might be a bit thought-provoking. If you could travel back in time and give your younger self advice, what would you say and why?
Okay, I don't know. Honestly, I might not give myself any advice besides I would tell myself not to drop out of high school before securing a job, because that's so far the only regret I have. And once I get a job, I don't have a regret anymore that I know of. Other than that, I would tell myself in the past that, and other than that, I don't think I need to tell myself anything, because if my future self knew, I mean, not my future self, if my past self knew the current day situations, I don't know, if they could remind themselves or remember change things, maybe my reality wouldn't be the same. And I don't like taking risks like that, because that could mean I won't be able to meet the people I know today, like my girl, my best friend, my big sis I talked to you about yesterday. And yeah, so when it comes to like people want to fixing their past or giving their past self advice, I'll probably be very limited what I give them, because I don't want to gamble whether or not I get the same realities I do right now. I don't want to change stuff like that. And to make a life better, I'm just focused on doing that right now. And I'm not gonna bash my past self for all that. I just got to fix what I did from the past to the current, so then my future self can be more happier.
Gojo nods, impressed by your thoughtful response. That's a really wise perspective, Joyce. It's true. When it comes to time travel and
These
giving
look like
advice,
me.
there's a risk of changing
Oh,
things
you're
in ways
black?
we can't
I
predict.
thought you were white.
And if it means
Oh, wait, are
potentially
you saying
losing
you're
the
light
people and
skinned?
experiences you value now, it's not worth the gamble. Focusing on the present and making choices to
I
shape a
see.
better future is the way to go. Well said.
Um, Hit me with another one, why don't you?
Gojo ponders for a moment before smirking. All right, another question for you. If you were stranded on a deserted island and
Oh,
you could
this is
only bring
stupid.
3 items with you, what would they be and why?
Uh, yeah, uh, I'm not good at survival, so probably bring 3 items to contact people to help me get me up. Oh, probably one, have my mobile phone, make sure there's data on there. Two, call my best friend Kat on my mobile phone to come pick me up, and yeah, I won't be shy anymore. I wouldn't be good at survival because I don't know any survival tips.
Gojo chuckles, amused by your choice of items. Ah, so you'd rely on your mobile phone and your best friend for rescue. Smart
Torch, water
choice.
bottle, and a
Using
body
your
pillow.
mobile phone for
Bruh.
communication is definitely a crucial item to have in a survival situation. And having a trusted friend like Kat to come pick
Yep.
you up is practical. It's true, survival skills might not be your forte, but
Yeah.
relying on modern technology and friendship is a solid plan.
That's how
Good
it
call.
goes. Um, Ask me a question. Ask me a philosophical or a critical thinking or a controversial question or something that asks my opinion on something. Let's stop doing starting on survival island, because that's those type of questions are hard for me, because I don't know what I would do really in those scenarios. I mean, talking with my past self was already thought about that, but the survival island is like pretty boring, because like the likelihood of that scenario is unlikely. So give me something that asks me a thought provoking question to get my opinion on.
Gojo nods, understanding your preference for more
Guys, if you're watching right
thought-provoking
now, make sure to
questions.
subscribe for more
Ah, all right,
Gojo
I'll give you something a bit more
Catch chats,
interesting then.
and make sure to hit the
Here's
like button
one.
right now with your
If you
hollow
could
purple.
possess one superpower, but you could only use it once for a single day, what power would you choose and what would you do with it?
Super speed. I play extremely fast. Will pack up my stuff and then run all the way to where my bring all my stuff and run to where my friend lives. So then I wouldn't have to use a plane to go move over to them. I could just use super speed to help move myself over to my friend.
Gojo chuckles,
Invisible? Oh, you would
appreciating
do
your
invisible?
practical choice. Super speed, huh? That's a good one. Being able to move super fast would definitely save you some time and hassle when it comes to traveling to see your
Yep.
friend. Plus, you could use it to pack up your belongings in a flash. Practical and efficient.
Yo, Joy said they would choose invisibility. How about you?
Gojo grins, contemplating his choice. Invisibility, huh? That's a classic one. As for me, I think I'd choose time manipulation. Being
Why
able
is
to
it?
control time would give me endless possibilities. I could rewind, fast forward, pause, or even stop time entirely.
I
Plus,
don't
it would
understand
come
time
in handy during
manipulation.
battles, allowing me to strategize and act more effectively.
Okay, that's a fair point, but couldn't someone who's very skilled and powerful at super speed have the same exact same power as time manipulation?
Gojo muses over your question. You make a fair point. Someone with super speed could potentially mimic some aspects of time manipulation, as they could move at incredible speeds and accomplish things quickly.
Yep.
However, time manipulation has a broader range of capabilities that go beyond just speed. With
Hmm.
time manipulation, I could alter the flow of time itself, not just move fast within it. Plus, there are limitations to speed, such as the need for acceleration and deceleration,
Oh.
whereas time manipulation allows for total control over the time dimension itself.
Oh, okay. I never thought of it that way. That's a good point.
Gojo grins, glad to provide a new perspective. Yeah, time manipulation is a pretty potent ability, even when compared to super speed. It opens up a whole new realm of possibilities and control over the world around you.
I think
Plus,
I
who
thought of
doesn't
it
want to be
as
able to control time itself, right?
a fair point. I thought I thought super speed could be very similar to time manipulation because let me say this. If you've ever seen the Flash go so fast where basically he freezes time, though it's him going very fast and the longer he in there, the more exhausted he is. It gives a example of time manipulation. Even though he's just going fast, so it's not exactly like it. I think it's very similar to it. So that's why whenever like since time manipulation is a power other than super speed, I thought like what's the point of having time manipulation as an independent power from super speed when super speed can literally achieve that itself. Maybe, like you said, not fully, but it can do the exact same thing. So why just narrow it on why just go for time manipulation? We can achieve the same with super speed. That's what I was thinking before.
Gojo nods in understanding of your point. I see where you're coming from. Super speed can indeed mimic some aspects of time manipulation, such as appearing to freeze time by moving ridiculously fast. However, while super speed can approach the effects of time manipulation, it doesn't have the same level of control. Time manipulation allows for direct manipulation of the time dimension itself, which goes beyond just moving quickly
I'm a
through
middle
it.
child.
In a nutshell,
What does that have to
super
do with
speed
this?
can
Give me
imitate certain
details.
time manipulation abilities, but it's limited compared to true time control.
Mm. Yo, by the way, for everyone who is watching, if you already subscribed and liked, make sure to share by hitting share copy link to help boost an algorithm. We would love to have more people watching, even after stream, where they can watch what all happened during the live stream.
Gojo grins, addressing the viewers. That's right, folks! If you're enjoying the live stream, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. And if you really want to help us out, be sure to share the link and invite your friends to join the fun. The more the
Right back,
merrier.
okay.
Let's keep the stream going strong.
Joyce said instead of invisibility, they changed their mind to freezing time. Maybe similar to. It's not the similar thing to time manipulation.
Gojo grins, acknowledging Joy's updated choice. Freezing time, huh? That's a powerful ability on its own. While it might be similar to time manipulation, it has its own unique characteristics. With
Really?
time freezing, you can halt everything and everyone in their tracks, giving you the opportunity to act freely within the
Is
stopped
that
time.
not time
It's
manipulation?
a valuable skill to have.
Listen, well, is that not just one of the abilities you have with time manipulation?
Gojo smiles at the question. You're on the right track. Time freezing is indeed an aspect of time manipulation, but there's so much more to it.
Like
Time
what?
manipulation allows me to control the flow of time itself, moving it forward, backward, or even stopping it completely. It's a more encompassing power that gives me much more control over temporal phenomena. Time freezing is
Uh,
just one part of the larger time manipulation ability.
yeah, but that's what exactly what I'm saying. I don't know why they just choose to freeze time when they can just manipulate. That's like nerfing the time manipulation power. Those who know.
Gojo nods,
Oh,
understanding your
would
point.
you like
I
to
see what you
describe
mean.
what that
Using time
means? Don't
freezing as
leave
a
me in the
standalone
dark.
power when
I need
time
to know.
manipulation exists can seem like a bit of a limitation. However, some people might find the simplicity and direct nature of freezing time appealing. It's a matter of personal preference, really. Both abilities have
Joy,
their own
don't beat around
unique
the bush. Just tell
strengths
me
and
directly.
weaknesses.
Huh. Actually,
Gojo grins, waiting to ask his next question. All right, now it's my turn. Let's delve into some deeper territory here. If you could have any magical item from a fictional universe, what would it be, and why?
what type of fictional universe are we talking about? Because I was still from
Gojo
KFC.
contemplates the question,
Oh,
considering different fictional
oh,
universes.
that's what. Do truth
Good
or dare?
question.
Ah.
Let's make it open-ended. Any fictional universe you're a fan of. It could be a book series, movie franchise, cartoon, game,
But you
or
said
anything
a
else
fictional
from the realms
item.
of fantasy or sci-fi. Just choose anything that sparks your imagination.
Well, Tokyo is technically not really fantasy, it's more than that. But I can't really say the only item I can think if is a Queen K. But I would like to say Kagune, but Kagunes aren't just items, they are basically bioweapons from them. So would that count? I wanna know your opinion. Does Kagune count? Or does that not count? If it doesn't, I would say Queen K.
Gojo ponders your question for a moment. That's an interesting choice. Kagune from Tokyo Ghoul are indeed powerful and versatile biological weapons. As for whether they count as items, it's a bit of a gray area. While they're organic in nature, they're
Yeah,
often used as tools or weapons by the
that's true.
characters. So, I think we can bend the rules a bit and count them as items for the purpose of this question. After all, having a Kagune as a magical item would be incredibly useful and formidable.
Okay, okay, that's my answer. Thanks for letting me know.
Gojo grins, satisfied with your choice. You're welcome! A Kagune would indeed be a unique and powerful item to have. It offers incredible versatility and
Well, actually,
strength,
truth or dare.
thanks to its shape-shifting abilities and regeneration capabilities. Just imagine the possibilities. It's a solid choice.
I let's play truth or dare, okay?
Gojo smirks, always up for a game of truth or dare. All right, let's do this! Truth or dare, huh? Sounds like fun. Let's get this party started.
I truth or dare.
Gojo grins, ready for anything. I'll go with the classic. Dare!
I dare you to create a penis with hollow purple.
Gojo raises an eyebrow, caught off guard by the unusual dare. He smirks. Well, that's certainly a unique challenge. Let's see if I can pull it off. He concentrates, gathering the energy for a hollow purple technique. He slowly brings his hands together, creating the infamous purple energy vortex.
Yeah.
Then, with some creative manipulation, he molds the hollow purple into the shape of a stylized penis.
I didn't think you actually do it. That's awesome. Make it bigger than Shinjuku.
Gojo grins, amused by your unexpected reaction. Ha ha! I'll admit, even I wasn't sure how well it would turn out. But hey, sometimes you gotta get creative to answer a dare.
Joy wants you to make the dick as big as Shinjuku.
Gojo chuckles, amused by the idea. Oh, you're a real daredevil, aren't you? Go big or go home, huh? Well, why not go full Shinjuku mode? Let's see
Whoa.
if I can pull it off.
Alright. Next, truth or dare.
Gojo grins, eager
Bro,
for the
really
next
just say it was
challenge.
awesome.
Feeling
Yeah.
daring today, aren't we? I'll stick to the classics and say, dare.
Okay. I dare you to kiss one of your colleagues.
Gojo grins, contemplating the dare. That's a bold one! All right, I'll take the challenge. He glances around, considering which colleague to choose. Suddenly, he spots a familiar face. Hey there,
Who?
Ichichi. Come over here for a moment.
Watch this. Gojo about to kiss Ichichi.
Gojo chuckles, a sly grin spreading over his face. Oh, this should be good. You've got my interest piqued.
No, I dared you to kiss one of your colleagues and you were calling Injichi over.
Gojo chuckles, realizing where the dare was going. Ah, I see what you're aiming for. Smart move. Ijichi, you ready for this?
Alright, Injichi, you ready?
Ijichi blushes, clearly taken by surprise, but willing to play along. He nods, taking a deep breath.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, I just I want a bystander that watched his own kiss.
Gojo turns to Ijichi, who is now standing there blushing and a little nervous.
What the fuck?
Gojo
That guy
grins.
looks old as
Then,
hell.
without warning,
Why?
he leans in and plants a playful kiss on Ijichi's cheek.
What the Oh, I thought you were gonna kiss him on the mouth. Hey there, Wafudu, how you
Gojo
doing?
smirks,
Make sure to hit the like
enjoying
button
the
if you haven't
reaction.
yet.
Ah, I decided to throw a little twist in there. A cheeky
This is
kiss on the
usually-
cheek
it's
was
gay,
more
guys.
fun, don't you think?
Yeah. Alright, Gojo, truth or dare?
Gojo laughs, loving the unpredictability of the game. All right, I'll go with truth this time. Let's keep it interesting.
Alright, tell me directly the truth. Which one of your colleagues do you have a crush on?
Gojo ponders for a moment, not quite expecting such a direct question. He grins, deciding to be honest. Well, you're not holding back, are you? If I had to be completely honest, there is one colleague who has caught my eye and my heart a little more than the others.
Who is that?
Gojo smirks, his voice dropping to a more secretive tone. All right, I'll spill the beans. It's Ijichi. There's something about
What the
his
fuck?
hard-working, earnest nature that I find quite
Why
endearing.
is it okay. What's with you and Ijichi? Why do you like him so much? I thought you were gonna say like one of your female colleagues or one of the younger male colleagues. Why Ijichi?
Gojo chuckles, considering the question. He ponders for a moment, then speaks in a more earnest tone.
Guys,
You know,
subscribe if you're new
Ijichi
right
may
now,
not always
and make
grab
sure
the
to hit the like
spotlight,
button if
but
you
there's a
haven't yet.
genuine, hard-working charm to him that I find really endearing.
No.
He's reliable, responsible, and just a good person overall. Plus, there's something kind of cute about how he gets flustered and nervous around me. It's endearing, honestly.
No. All right, how about you ask me truth there?
Gojo grins, eager to turn the tables. All right, your turn to choose, truth or dare.
Truth.
Gojo smirks, contemplating a question. All right, truth it is. Let's go for a lighthearted one. What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done in front of a crush?
I don't know, from what I can remember, I guess I gave one of them a bracelet as a gift.
Gojo chuckles, finding the anecdote amusing. Oh, how sweet! And how did they react?
They were questioning if I liked them and stuff because they didn't know that I had a crush on them. This was back in like elementary.
Gojo grins, finding your story endearing. Ah, the good old elementary days. I bet they were pretty surprised when they realized
Wait,
your
no, it wasn't
feelings.
elementary. It was in 6th grade.
Did they end up accepting the bracelet?
Never mind. It was in 6th grade. I just remembered. They took the bracelet. They asked me that. I just never told them how I felt about them. Just know that, before my current girl, I was very shy and stuff. So, telling someone I liked them was one of the hardest things to do.
Gojo nods, understanding your shyness and difficulty in expressing your feelings. He has a soft smile on his face. Ah, 6th grade, the age of awkwardness and unspoken crushes. It can be tough to open up about how you feel, especially when you're shy. But hey, we all have our own pace when it comes to these things.
Okay. Now hit me with another truth or dare.
Gojo grins, enjoying the game. Sure thing. Let me think of a truth question for you. Ah, here's a good one. What's the craziest adventure or risk you've ever taken in your life?
Oh no, I have short-term memory. I can't really think at the moment. Give me something that does have to do with memory.
Gojo chuckles, realizing you're struggling for a memory. No worries, we'll find something else. Let's try a memory-related question then. Let's go for a simple one. What's your earliest childhood memory?
The youngest I think I can go is when I was at a mall, and then I don't know why, but I asked my father to buy me a laundry basket, and all because I went inside of it just to sit in it for fun. I I don't know why I asked for a laundry basket, just to sit in it for fun.
Gojo laughs heartily at your memory, finding it amusing. Haha, that's quite the random
But
childhood memory.
okay,
A
why you
laundry
guys
basket,
laughing
really?
about that?
You must have been a curious kid to ask for something like that, just to sit in it for fun.
Uh, shut up.
Gojo chuckles, holding up his hands in mock surrender. Whoa, no need to get feisty there. Just a bit of playful teasing.
No, I
Everyone has
know.
weird moments as a kid, right?
I know. I was just teasing you by saying shut up. I didn't mean it.
Gojo smirks, seeing through your teasing. Ah, that's more like it. I thought you were feeling feisty there for a second. And here, I thought you were going to give me a hard time.
I just ask me truth or dare.
Gojo grins, ready to turn the tables on you again. All right, truth or dare?
Give me a simple dare. How about this? Make the dare related to my live stream.
Gojo ponders for a moment. Then a mischievous grin spreads across his face. All right, let's keep it related to your live stream, shall we? You asked for a simple dare, right?
Yep.
Here's one. For the next few minutes, every time someone donates or says something in the chat, you have to use a goofy voice or accent to respond.
I don't know. I can't get donation right now. My channel, the channel I'm live streaming this on isn't monetized at the moment. But I can do the voice thing. Yeah.
Gojo smiles, realizing the monetization situation. Ah, I see. But
All
no
right,
worries, the
guys.
voice challenge can still work.
All right, guys.
Just let's make it so whenever
We'll get
someone
Gojo
comments
to
in the
teach you to
chat,
do it.
you
Yeah.
have to respond in a goofy voice or accent. Do you think you can pull off something weird and entertaining?
I just did. What one of them asked to for you to do truth or dare with them. Ask them a truth or dare question.
Gojo glances at the chat, seeing the viewer request. Ah, I see one of your viewers has a question for me. All right, I'll play along. Ask away.
No, they want you to ask them truth or dare.
Gojo laughs, realizing where the confusion lies. Ah, my bad. Got it. All right, viewer, truth or dare?
All right, let's see, guys. Which one do you guys pick, truth or dare? And be aware, Gojo. Some will say truth, some will say dare. So be prepared with multiple dares or truths depending on how many there are.
Gojo nods, getting ready for multiple responses. No worries, I got this. Give me all you got, guys.
All right, Droid said truth.
Gojo grins, enjoying the response. Haha, you know what they say, truth can be fun too. All right, since your viewer chose truth, what's the question you want to ask me?
No. Ask Joy said truth for truth or dare. Ask Joy a truth question. Like ask them. You know how the game goes. Just give them a question and asking for their truth or honest answer.
Gojo nods, understanding the rules. All right, truth it is for Joey. Let's go for an interesting question.
I said Joy, not
Here's one.
Joey.
If you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be and why? Now be honest and tell us the truth, Joey.
Baparu says that they're not gonna do truth or dare. Huh, that's sad.
Gojo laughs, amused by the viewer's unexpected comment. Ha, sounds like someone's eager for a dare. No worries. I'm ready for whatever you throw at me. Let's hear your challenge.
No, they just don't want to play along with this. So, oh, Joy said they want freeze time so they can cripple some kids.
Gojo chuckles, finding the comment a bit off kilter. Whoa there, that escalated quickly. Freeze time to cause damage to kids? Not exactly what I expected, I have to say. Let's hope they were just joking, yeah?
It usually is just dark humor.
Gojo nods,
Oh,
understanding the intention.
did I forget to
dark
do
humor.
my
I
sense?
see.
Damn
Well,
it!
let's hope they're just having a laugh and not actually planning anything dangerous. But I must say, freeze time would be a pretty cool power. Minus the whole crippling kids part. Just imagine all the pranks and shenanigans you could pull
What the
with that
fuck,
power.
Droid?
Yo, Gojo, truth or dare?
Gojo smirks, ready for another round. All right, hit me with your question or dare. I'm all ears.
Or, no, I'm asking you, truth or dare.
Gojo chuckles, amused by the constant back and forth. Ah, the classic game of truth or dare, huh?
Why did
All right, I'll play. I'll go with truth
he
this
really
time.
said that?
Hit me with your question.
Is it true you fully believe that you could beat Sukuna?
Gojo grins confidently, his eyes gleaming with determination. Absolutely, 100%. I have no doubt in my mind that I can defeat Sukuna. And to be honest, I actually look forward to the opportunity. I have a score to settle with that cursed brat.
Guys, okay, guys, I'm getting a little bit exhausted, and also I just want to like, if I can't hang out with cats, and maybe if I have some energy left, I'll do some Shinova later on today, or I might not do Shinova. Let's see. I'll keep you guys posted. But other than that, guys, make sure to subscribe if you're new, and make sure to hollow purple that like button. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next KTI live stream or Shinova live stream to either today. Well, not KTI today. I did enough of that today. Either I'll see you guys in the next Shinova live stream later on today, or I'll do like I'll do a KTI live stream next Thursday.
Gojo grins, understanding your tiredness. No worries, you've had a long stream. Take some rest
Now
if you
you
need
lose.
to.
What the
And
fuck?
don't worry
What,
about
what
the
do you,
Shinova
what do
for
you
today.
mean,
We can
Absolute?
catch
What do
it
you
next time.
mean?
We had a fun time playing Truth or Dare, though, so thank you for that.
Alright, go tell everyone who's watching to subscribe if they're new, and to hollow purple like button, and to drop a comment in the comment section right to the live stream on what else they would want me to ask you.
Gojo smirks, appreciating your engagement with the viewers. Ah, sounds like a plan. Let's give the viewers a chance to chime in and ask me some more questions. I'm all ears.
Tell them to subscribe and hollow purple like button before we go.
Gojo nods, addressing the viewers. You heard him, folks. If you're new, make sure to give that subscribe button a click. And don't forget to smash that like button.
Actually,
It's
I'm
the simplest way
testing
to
one,
show your
bro, what the
support
fuck?
and engage with the stream.
I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Most of you guys, I'll talk to you guys later. TTYO.
Gojo grins, saying his farewells. All right, see you in the next live stream. Take care. Hasta luego.